Like, Caitlin Clark spent 20 minutes signing autographs. She made her way 2/3 of the arena. She signed literally hundreds of autographs. And if you guys didn't see that game today, there were as many Fever fans as there were Sky fans.
Caitlin Clark spent a full 20 minutes circling nearly 2/3 of the United Center, signing hundreds of autographs for fans who flooded her with jerseys, basketballs, towels, anything they could get her to touch. The wild part? This wasn't Indianapolis. This was Chicago, on Angel Reese's home turf. Clark walked in injured, not even playing, and instantly became the main attraction. The WNBA phenomenon that's been building for over a year finally slammed into Chicago like a freight train, and nothing, not the Sky roster, not the injuries, not the rivalry, could stop it.
So once again, the god Caitlin Clark came and bricked Barbie's house, scraped her goofy ass even on her off day, and took over her arena, signing autographs. You see, Black Clan, this is what the face of the league looks like, ladies and gentlemen. Caitlin Clark, everybody wanting to get a signature of the most electrifying woman in women's basketball, man. Bricklayer.
While Indiana crushed Chicago 93-78 in a game that was never close, the Real story happened before tip-off. Clark, in street clothes, casually took over the arena the Sky moved into specifically because of the massive demand she generates. Fans rushed toward her like she was basketball royalty. Even when security tried nudging her toward the tunnel, she kept signing, kept smiling, kept giving fans moments they'll remember forever. That's the kind of command only a transcendent star has.
Happened to Miss Angel Reese. She's all in Indiana during All-Star and her Reebok campaign, come to your trap, take over your trap. What happened to that? Because it looked like Caitlin Clark went to Chicago and took the city over. It looked like she took the city over. She took your trap over. Caitlin Clark, it was more fans running. They was running down on Caitlin Clark like she was Michael Jordan.
And here's what stung Chicago fans the most. These weren't traveling Fever fans. These were Chicagoans inside their own building, lining up for Clark like she was Michael Jordan reincarnated. One fan even tried to get her to sign Sky merchandise. Clark politely declined, because even injured, she carries herself with standards. Meanwhile, Angel Reese, sidelined with back issue, watched her home crowd erupt for her biggest rival.
Fever played the Chicago Sky on Barbie Night, of which Angel Reese was not in the game. She is who Barbie Night is pretty much named after, but she is out with a back injury. As a matter of fact, many of their players are out. Mariah Jefferson is out, Haley Van Lith is out, again, Angel Reese is out. So this game, in my mind, was pretty much a lock. And I gotta say, it was not the funnest game. And the fact that the Chicago Sky even brought it back, they were just killing them by the first half.
The Sky entered the game without several key players, Angel Reese, Mariah Jefferson, and Haley Van Lith. And the matchup looked one-sided from the start. Indiana dominated early, building a massive halftime lead. Even so, the crowd remained laser-focused on Caitlin Clark sitting on the bench, turning an ordinary regular season game into a surreal crossover between a WNBA matchup and a celebrity meet and greet. The true beauty of Clark's presence in Chicago was how she created the night's biggest moment without playing a single minute. Before the ball even tipped, she spent nearly half an hour signing autographs around the arena. It wasn't a PR stunt. It was organic. It was electric. And it showed exactly why fans in every city wait for a glimpse of her, even if they know she's not suiting up. The gravitational pull is that strong.
Player, you can never do this in Indiana or in any arena, because we don't come to see you, bricklaying sloth. Caitlin Clark is the official owner of Chicago, man. It's time that y'all build a Caitlin Clark statue in Chicago, in front of the Chicago Sky Arena, man, because Clark just comes over and takes over the arena with all the dozens and dozens of people, boys, girls, everybody wanting to see the God, Caitlin Clark, ladies and gentlemen.
On the court, Kelsey Mitchell delivered one of the best performances of her career. She erupted for 35 points, hitting 7 threes, recording her 100th career 20-point game and marking her 9th 30-point outing. She was relentless. Steals, drives, deep shots, everything. While everyone talks about Clark, Mitchell reminded the league that Indiana is far more than a one-star team. She played like a superstar in her own right.
Was just on another level today, man. Oh my goodness. I'm talking about the hustle, the steal, the drive, the shot making, the making the threes. Fam, it was just really a dominant performance from her, man. Really looking like one of those superstars. All right. She looked like a pure superstar today, man. However you want to chalk it up. All right. Had 35 points. 35 points.
The Sky, playing without their centerpiece, struggled across the board. They shot only 32% from the field, committed 23 turnovers that Indiana turned into 31 points, and went 20% from three. It wasn't simply an off night. It was a demonstration of the gap between a team still trying to find its identity and a fever squad that's starting to understand who they are. And the atmosphere didn't help. When your crowd cheers louder for the opposing team's injured star, it does something to your psyche.
The Chicago Sky getting their asses blown out by 40, it's just another shining example of the delusion that runs through the WNBA. Like, some players in the WNBA really truly believe that they play basketball on like skill on par level as men in the NBA. These women in the WNBA are a Bush League junior varsity high school basketball team. It would be one thing if like you're shooting and your shots just weren't falling and your percentage was just like low for the night. But this is just absolutely an embarrassing display of what is described as the best of the best level of basketball.
This Chicago game became another case study in the Caitlin Clark effect. Her jersey is the second best-selling basketball jersey in the country, behind only Stephen Curry. She's driven a 1,000% surge in WNBA merchandise sales. Games she plays in, or even might play in, average nearly 1.2 million viewers, triple the league average. Attendance spikes wherever she goes. Atlanta jumped from 3,300 to 17,500. Washington from 5,000 to over 20,000. And Chicago, another sold-out arena overflowing with anticipation.